But you know what? It reminds me a lot of the situation with Sean McVay. We're going to talk about him now because, he said what he had to say before the game ended.
Right.
He said what he had to say before the game ended, and now he's in the we'll see category. I mean, for either guy, if it's ludicrous to talk about the possibility they're not coming back, that's what you say. What are you talking? Are you nuts? Are you crazy? It's like asking, is Matthew Stafford still your starting quarterback? We'll see. That's how goofy it sounds if they're committed to coming back. But now that the game's over, and Andrew Marchand of the New York Post spotted this in some things McVay said to NFL Network after the game, and now more recently he's saying we'll see. It's simple. Stan Kroenke, owner of Mega Yacht and many other properties and things that cost a lot of money, time to take care of your most important football employees. Sean McVay, hey, doors open to broadcasting. And, we talked about this after the game, too, the idea that if McVay leaves, ESPN wants him for Monday Night Football. That's not how it's got to work. They got to come after him. They got to tell him, Sean, here's what we'll pay you, so he knows.
No, I'm sure that call will happen this week. I would not be shocked by that.
It needs to happen. And then he decides. And Stan Kroenke's got to decide, what he's going to do. And if McVay leaves, the Vikings are going to get screwed. If McVay leaves and Kroenke throws a bunch of money at Kevin O'Connell, that's one thing that didn't happen yesterday. The Vikings didn't hire Kevin O'Connell yesterday.
Yeah, it did not happen yet. You're right. There's no ink on the paper.
There's still a chance.
There's still some wiggle room. I know. I feel a little, similar. I know. Oh, there's such a part of me that would love to watch your Vikings get screwed over. It would be great. It would be so awesome. And then they start flirting with Jim Harbaugh again, and he starts to open the door, going, "Oh, wait, Michigan, wait, hold on, I am going to flirt one more time." I could see that happening. It would be too perfect.
But you know what? If Vikings, if it happens to you, you got what you deserved. It happened in your city 4 years ago. You've seen what can happen when you try to tentatively hire a coach before you can actually hire the coach.
Yeah.
It's not done until it's done.
Right,
So
McDaniel's
if McVay would leave,
yeah.
I mean, is it crazy to think McVay leaves, Kroenke hires O'Connell, and O'Connell calls the Wolves and say, hey, sorry, guys, I didn't think McVay was leaving.
Yeah.
I'm going to stay where I am.
It's not crazy. And if McVay does, put out that signal quick enough here, I think the next 24 to 48 hours might be very telling in this one, actually. I've actually didn't even think about that until you brought up the subject, but it will be kind of interesting to gauge that as we go along here. I don't know, Mike. I do feel the same way I feel like about McVay as compared to Aaron Donald a little bit, where, again, I know Sean a little bit. He worked for Kyle for a long time. I've been around him. And just being out there, 2 weeks prior to the Super Bowl, spending the day in the Rams facility, all that, I got the impression that he had kind of found the right balance this year between, work and life, that he wasn't so exhausted, that the year was fun for him. And, you mentioned it, I think, off air, he's probably a little less stressed because of his quarterback. And I went, yeah, you're exactly right. Remember, I think we had that conversation before we came on air Sunday night.
I said it on air.
Yeah, you said it on air. Yeah, well, and I think there's some
you don't have to worry about Jared Goff anymore.
Right. There's something to that. Again, the pressure's not there. Hey, look, the Super Bowl was the perfect example. Everybody got hurt. We're not running the ball. Oh, damn, I got a quarterback who still can throw lasers and make things happen. That'll make, a head coach who's an offensive coordinator's life a lot easier and to make him able to enjoy football. I just feel like with McVay, it's like Aaron Donald. They're psychos. They're so, everything is football. That, yes, now you get to the pinnacle, you win the Super Bowl, and you go, oh, man, okay, whew, I finally did it. I did it. Holy cow. All right, man. And you have that moment of, yes, I did it, and what else do I need to do? But I think just with these two guys, Psycho, I think like a week off, and they're going to be like, okay, wait, it's been a week already. I'm already itching here. All right, here we go. I just envision them, both of them, being like that. And like Aaron Donald, I think McVay will look at it and go, wait, we're good, and we're not going anywhere the next 2 or 3 years. I need to hang in here.
Even if you're far less stressed without Jared Goff as your quarterback,
it's still stressful, no doubt.
And he's getting married, and he said last week he wants to find a better balance between work and family. Now, one thing you learn when you get into broadcasting, you are away from home on the road more. But when you're home, you're home.
Yes.
You're You're not at the facility until 2 a.m.
Yeah.
You're not sleeping
Not
there
thinking
during the
about
week.
things at home at dinner and everything. Yeah, you're right.
You're not as consumed
Right.
with your job.
Yes.
You're just gone from, Saturday to Monday or whatever
Right.
it is. And, you just gets married, newlyweds, first couple years, you can just make every trip with him. I mean, they can treat every trip like, go to this city, go to that city, and do whatever. And so that's the factor that could make it enticing for McVay. Take, I don't know, 10 years like John Gruden did, grab the big money that TV has to offer, and then come back and coach at some point down the road like John Gruden did, and do a lot better than Gruden did when he comes back and picks his next team 10 years from now or whatever the case may be. So I think that both Donald and McVay need to be monitored carefully. I think they're both thinking about walking away, and your buddy Kyle Shanahan is probably going to be monitoring TFT on a regular basis. These are the headlines he won't be whining about. These will not be annoying headlines.
He won't be
Kyle.
going, Florio going to write some stupid headline. Yeah. I mean, he sees that. He's going to go, damn, that's the best headline Florio ever wrote. Yeah. Aaron Donald's gone. McVay's gone. Yes. Florio's great.
Hi, I'm Mike Tirico, and thanks for watching. Make sure to hit subscribe for the latest news and highlights from NBC Sports.